Let's start with the reading, Aries. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Keep in mind that the energies do go both ways, so feel free to interpret the messages as the best resonate with your own personal situation. Also, don't forget that I'm currently selecting people for free personal readings. Just keep watching to know how to get selected. Alright, let's see what's happening, Virgo, in your situation, in your environment. Let's see what's going on with you. Okay, so what we're seeing right here is definitely a crazy powerful connection that you see here with the Two of Cups and the Devil energy. Right here, you see someone who truly perceives you as a turning point into their life. This is a person who feels that whenever they met you, and whenever there was maybe that first kiss or that first even just message or the first time that you held hands, their soul changed. There is something within them that was never able to be the same after they have met you, after they have been with you. This is clearly something that transforms you, something that changes you, and at times it can be scary. Because of course, now your world doesn't depend on you only. There is someone else in there which you maybe didn't even know you wanted, you needed. It's something that is showing up at that moment and you realize that you wanted it all along, even before you knew it. So clearly we have powerful connection, and overall the main energy right here is showing us something that is going to happen within the situation right here. Now, as far as you go, I see you focusing on the Seven of Wands, which is in your focus position, trying to maybe not let the bad thoughts taking you to places where maybe you don't want to be. Right here, you are trying to isolate all those negative thoughts that you might have had in the past. And in fact, we see in the past situation, in the past position, we have Eight of Swords. You've had a lot of different voices inside of you telling you maybe this is not going to work out. Maybe this is not something that you should focus yourself on. And we will see why this is. But overall, right now, you're trying to have a clear mind so that you can fight for what it is that you really want, not to fight against what you actually want at the end of the day. We will see what this is about. For now, what we're seeing here in the strength position is the Six of Cups. A beautiful memory that you have right now, which is what you have to keep focusing on in order to get whatever it is that you want to get at this point in time. You know, here it's easy to just focus on what is going wrong. Usually we have that tendency. 10 beautiful things might happen in a situation, and if even just one bad thing happen, we have a tendency to focus on that bad one. It's like when you are on Yelp, which reviews are you really looking for? The positive ones or the negative ones? We see how right here your strength resides into thinking about the positive ones, the beautiful memories, because perhaps something that is coming up is going to make you realize that it was worth fighting for. This relationship situation was worth waiting and fighting for. In your weakness position, Eight of Wands, you might want to move quickly. You might want to see things happening more frequently. Too much time is passing to the point where maybe you're starting to get frustrated. But right here, with that Seven of Wands, we see that you need to be a little bit more patient because something is happening right now, which is going to turn out this situation into a beautiful one. There is something that maybe you want to tell this person, a message that you keep typing and then you don't send because 7 of Wands. You're trying to focus on something more stable and calm. But right here, sometimes that energy takes over and it's hard to resist. In your hidden energies, we have the 6 of Pentacles. We have something which is going to be given to you very soon. Something that you definitely are waiting for and hoping for, but that you're not seeing coming. So we will see what this is. First of all, let's clarify that 8 of Swords in the past position. Let's see what that talks about. Why those negative thoughts? You know, what I see here is someone who really felt like they were on the same page as you. When you were together, it really felt like you wanted the same things, that you were on the same team, fighting for the same goals. But with the Magician up here and the 2 of Swords peeking from the bottom of the deck, I do get the sense that maybe at some point you felt this person was not that sure that they wanted this to happen. And that was a turn off for you. It was something that made you realize that things maybe are evolving into a situation that you do not want for yourself. And maybe this person is not that certain that they want to do this, that they want to be with you. But clearly, this is just a misinterpretation. For you, it felt like this person was manipulating the situation a little bit in order to make you believe that you were on the same page, whereas instead, they didn't make up their mind yet. Now, you perceive them as being indecisive on this topic, but that was clearly a misinterpretation because with the love that we see in the middle of the reading, this could have been someone who acted weird or did something wrong because of this devil energy right here. This is hard to resist. It's a temptation. And whenever they think about you, they get out of their character. And sometimes they perhaps do things that they usually wouldn't do. But it's just because they cannot handle the love. They cannot handle the fact that you changed them. You have changed their life, their goals, their path. And whenever something changes us so deeply, the first thing that we do is try to resist that change. Even when we like it, even when we want it, it's imprinted in our DNA. We are always resistant to change, even when we want it. And that's exactly what we see here. So those negative thoughts make perfect sense. Because you've seen something weird about this person at some point. Something that you do not appreciate, that you did not like. And you thought that that happened because this person, at the end of the day, they don't care much. But obviously here, you were wrong about that interpretation. So what are you focusing on right now? What are the things that you want to achieve at this moment in time? Let's see, Aries. You want to feel the love. You want to feel that spark, that passion. But also at the same time, you want to feel as though you are on your right path. That what you're doing today, it's not just going to dissolve in thin air a week, a month, a year from now. You are wanting to work on that foundation so that you can build anything that you want on top of it. In other words, you want someone who knows that they want you. You want someone who is willing to fight as well, who's not gonna be indecisive, as you see here with the 2 of Swords. Someone who wants this as bad as you want it, and someone who's going to show it to you. And so It's absolutely understandable, and it gives us a perfect idea on why now there might be friction between the two of you, because a misinterpretation. Now let's clarify the Six of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Let me see what the advice is there. Wow. So at this moment in time, you clearly have something coming your way, which is starting to connect with the hidden energy, something that is out of your control, that this person is working on, perhaps within themselves, and that is going to take you to commitment, is going to take you to that stable foundation that you were looking for. But also keep in mind that since this was your strength, what these cards are telling you right now is focus on your end goal. Let go of all the fears, of all the things that could go wrong. Hold your vision, Aries, because this is a very powerful time for you. It feels like you can manifest anything you're thinking about. And maybe if there was a breakup, or if the two of you eventually stopped talking and things changed in between the two of you, it's also because of the negative thoughts and perception that you started having around the situation. We are always part of the manifestation of what happens around us. And right here, the cards are telling you, focus on the good times. Focus on your goal, on what you want, which seems to be that commitment. Be practical in what you can do, but at the same time, don't get into your head too much. Let the universe work this out for you, because it's going to. So in the hidden energies, we've seen that Six of Pentacles, something coming towards you, perhaps from this person, which you're not expecting. So let's see what the Six of Pentacles is about. Yeah. All right. You know why you didn't see it coming? It's because it's moving very slow. This person is trying to get back into a place where the two of you can be together, can talk perhaps, and they're wanting to bring all the information that maybe has been missing up to this point. I see how right here it's taking a lot for this person to come towards you. You might not know about them, but you are dealing with someone who has a lot of fears themselves. And right now they're trying to face them, but it's not easy. They might take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. And so it's really taking them a long time. But we see that soon we have a reconciliation. We have 2 people coming together and in a safe environment just talking. This could be at your place, at their place. It could be somewhere where you definitely feel safe, and when you're around your own things. We see how a conversation is coming up. And I do believe that this conversation might represent the turning point on this relationship, for this relationship. And so let's see what this is going to be. I want to look into what this person is going to say, what overall are their real intentions, because that was definitely misinterpreted here. I want to see what this person is about to do and how you're going to react, as well as looking into how this event coming up might potentially change the very dynamic between the two of you, including the outcome. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended video link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Aries. we have seen here a situation that definitely got misinterpreted. You mean so much to this person, maybe even more than they mean to you. And this is not about keeping score, but at the same time, we clearly see something that is so strong coming from this person. The devil comes up again while we're talking about the devil. I mean, the type of connection that they have with you, whether you know it or not, is very powerful. And it's not going to be able to go anywhere anytime soon. And